Marco Solaplaya increases population, builds a mine, gets alchemy, and gets breakthrough. That's a pretty good pickup. One and gets reserves. Oh wow, that's amazing pickup. Um, one culture for one civil action for each one. Diogenes is up, seeds the first event of the game, gets development of crafts, builds two stages of the Hanging Gardens, picks up irrigation, and increases population, passing on the swordsman for one action. Interesting. So, um, there is no Genghis Khan yet. No leaders, in fact. Can we start flooding? So if we don't flood, what do we do with our turn? We finish the library and we pick something up, maybe cultural heritage, so that next turn we can get this monarchy going. The other idea was to revolt to monarchy, but since we have someone the real development of crafts, so we're gonna face corruption. We can't use this person. So yeah, I think it's time to start flooding. And question is, can we somehow do this and work on our military? I probably want these knights. So if that means we don't finish the library this turn, it means that instead we will take the knights and probably the science. And then next turn we can either go for monarchy. Oh, and it doesn't solve the corruption issue. What a pain. Do we give up on cultural heritage to do this? This delays our monarchy by quite a bit, and it's at least 2 turns until we can do something with these knights. Yeah, I don't like where this is going at all. What can show up from the deck? So there's 3 cards that give us even more resources. Although more food means we can at least develop a person, build a person. Warfare is a bit of a headache right now, since we will not be able to use it without causing some immense sadness. Religion would be amazing, politics will be nice, science will be pretty cool as well, settlement will be great. So I think that warfare and trade routes would be challenging, and anything else would be cool. Um, Civil life could also be interesting because we can, I guess, build a temple. Okay, let's roll the dice by seeding some very painful events and hope that we can get these knights in time to dodge them. So let's start with the biggest one, uncertain borders, development of science. Okay, do we want to keep on going? Um, so if we stop now, we're going to get the knights and we're going to build 2 stage of our wonder. And next turn we can go for monarchy and finish the wonder, which puts our knights 2 turns away. Not amazing, but at least worth considering. So I think we can keep on going. There's a non-negligible chance that one thing I'm worried about is warfare, because that would be problematic. We will have to take the warrior to keep the military advantage, and yeah, and both of these guys are in a pretty good position to use a warrior. Okay, let's keep the trend. Trade routes. Okay, that's great. So I wonder if this is the best outcome we could have hoped for. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna build two stages. Dear gods, I am still corrupted. Gosh, so much ore. Can we keep the engineering genius? I guess. Have we seen any age 1 wonders? Only St. Pete's, which is gonna drop off unless, yeah, St. Pete's is gonna go away. Oh, unless he picks it up. He could pick it up. He could finish Pyramids and pick up St. Pete's for 2 actions. But there are still 3 other wonders. I think that Universitas Carolina or Taj Mahal, both of which could be pretty interesting. So let's keep the engineering genius. It's a bit of a gamble, and let's pick up these knights. So next turn we're going to be at 9. We are going to get monarchy and finish the library. And then the following turn we're going to be at 5, and we can build us some knights and start working on heavy cavalry or anything else that comes up. And the plan for the remainder of the game is probably to get Genghis Khan and and maybe the Taj Mahal as well. I think an ideal situation will be Han and Taj Mahal, um, or Genghis Khan and Universitas Carolina, and then we can just use these 2 labs, the library and the Universitas, until probably the end of H2. So I think I'm pretty happy with this turn of events. We did put 2 bombs in the deck, so we need to maintain this military advantage. Um, yes. So let's see how things proceed from this point forward. Oh, interesting. He's gonna finish the pyramids for 6, and he's still gonna have corruption. He could increase population, and that's gonna be 8. So he needs to finish the pyramids, increase population, and do something else. So that is 4 of the actions in his turn. And Eugenius, he's gonna finish the Hanging Guardians and get 2 resources. Okay, so actually both of them are now suffering from corruption probably. Let's see how they solve it. Maybe they build some units. What do we discard? I think we can discard these barbarians. Or can we? Yeah, no one is going for a points push, so yeah, I don't think. And now we're gonna steal the most events, so we're probably gonna have a head of points for a while. Oh wow, that's fantastic. Medieval army, that's perfect right now. And I'm wondering if we're gonna go for these rats. We might. So we'll see what happens with the event deck, but I think we're going to continue the trend of pushing events, getting some points, and getting control of the future of the game.